Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello, T.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey guys,
Hi, everyone. Lots
hello,
of
hello
familiar
everyone.
faces today. Very nice to see you. Some of the, familiar vamps in here. Should give a few shout outs. Now, let's see. Hello, Mars. Nice to see you here. Tip Me Bits, MGM, CG Marsh, the dude who made my photo. Yes, I see the wave. Let me wave as well. So you guys, Reddit family, are you guys just using one account? Which are we waiting for anyone else before we begin?
Hey guys, we have another person that is gonna join us, but we can start now.
Okay, you don't want to just give it like a minute or so, maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Oh no, we can get going. We can get going.
Cool, cool. 1 second. Yes, Thrall, I'm reading the Discord lair chat as well. Nice to see so many of you guys that are in Twitter Spaces. Okay, so hi everyone. So, this is just, we just announced recently, yesterday, that we are doing something new and exciting. So, with our partnership with, the Red App family, and we'll be releasing, well, they are releasing a season, with video episodes, and then we are going to be there's going to be a vamp featured in the main episode going forward, right? So, it's pretty exciting for us. So, some of you guys who are new may not know, may not have seen this or may not know who they are or who we are. So, this Twitter Spaces is kind of just for us to, get to know each project a little bit better and then go on from there. So, for some people on the Reddit family side who might not know too much about SVS, we are, NFT project, 8,888 VAMPs exist. We have, Gen 2 in the pipeline. We've done bat release and other stuff along the way. And, it's awesome to work with the Reddit family. So maybe you guys can give a little bit of a brief intro about yourselves as well to the VAMPs directly.
Sure thing. First of all, thank you so much, guys, for hosting the space. It's such a pleasure and such an honor to do a partnership with the Sneaky Vampire Syndicate. We minted your vamps back in the day when they were released. So and a lot of people in our community hold vamps. And when we just started and we were asking our community, we have 6 bored apes. What do you guys want to see as characters?
I think he cut out. Or is it just me?
No,
Maybe Ryan or T?
No,
I
it
think I
was
got
it cut out.
muted. Yeah, I think I got muted or something.
I think you.
Um,
Yeah, I think you got cut. You meant you stopped at 6 board apes around there.
oh yeah. So I was saying when we announced that we have 6 bored apes and we will be putting them in the Red Ape family, and we asked our community what other NFTs they want to see in the show. A lot of our community mentioned that they would love to see a couple of vamps in the show, and since we had some ourselves, we started thinking about the idea, and that's like kind of how our community started thinking about having vamps, and how we started thinking about having vamps as well. So if you guys would like, I would like to give a description about the Red Ape family, how we started, what we are doing, and how a vamp is going to be added to the show. So first of all, I am Yusuf, aka the Blessed Son, and I am one of the co-founders of the Red Ape family. The other co-founder is Hashim, and Hashim is the director of the show, and he is the owner and CEO of Zaini Media. That is the production company that is making our show. So the Red Ape family. Sorry, I was muted again for some reason.
You
So yeah, sorry. So the Red Ape family started back in October. We started collecting a couple of NFTs back in April, May, and we started thinking, what can we do with it to give more to the NFT space, something that nobody has done before, and we had like a lot of ideas, but um, we've seen a lot of people, for example, when they had some apes, they were putting them on T-shirts or on mugs, etc., or like doing derivative work and selling it. And for us, it was like kind of like a no-brainer, since Hashim has an animation studio, to go into the animation side of the business. And we were thinking first, like, okay, we have all these blue chip NFTs, but we wanted the Red Ape family to be a platform for all the NFTs to be together, break the silos of like, oh, I am a Bored Ape Maxi, or I am like a Cool Cat Maxi, etc. But like to see all the NFTs together in a show, giving them voices, names, and story, and see how they interact with each other. And so we were the first to kind of like, where you watch like our series, you see like a bored ape talking to a lazy lion, or like a lion talking to a cranium. And starting episode 2, we will be having a vamp that is going to be playing a major role in the story of the first season of the Red Ape family. And we are so excited that you know the both teams spoke together, and we came up with this amazing partnership to introduce in the vamp. And as some of you have seen in the two announcements that we've made in our respective social media and discords, the vamp is going to be voiced by a celebrity, an IG and TikTok celebrity. It's called Just Soul. I don't know if you guys know about him, but it's a funny guy that you can Google him, or find him on Instagram. And that's also like something that is going to be really good, because it's going to bring a lot of viewership to the show, but also um, give this vamp a vibe. And we're like so happy that like us and Soul and the SVS will be doing this. So yeah, the Red Ape family is currently on Apple TV, on multiple other mediums like Android TV, and at the end of the season, we're going to be on Amazon Prime. So starting episode 2, you guys will be able to have a vamp animated in your living room. So yeah, super glad with that. Thank you so much. I know this was long, but I hope I covered a lot of points. So back to you guys.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's not long at all. That's good, because yeah, not maybe some of our holders might not really know that much. So I do think it's definitely good to be able to give them a brief overview, right? So this is actually, for the SBS guys and for other people, this definitely is just up our alley, right? Because, we recently had the partnership with Paramount Pictures. We had partnership with Scream, and stuff like that. So it's pretty good to see that we are like, making ways down this path. And now that, SVS and the Vamps will be up on Apple TV through Reddit Family, partnership, and it'll be cool to see that we go further down the road of getting more exposure for everyone, right? And on a side note, we do hope that you guys like, using more, using Twitter Spaces a bit more, right? So, maybe I can go through a few points on what benefits does this partnership entail for both communities. So, thank you, Thrall. Shout out, Thrall. There we go. You're a great public speaker, good sir. Thank you very much, Thrall. We will be pulling you up later on. So anyway, let's go through some benefits, right? So first benefit that we can see is the SVS and the Trough Reddit family communities will collide and will vibe together throughout the whole season. I think it's an awesome way to kind of build a relationship between two communities and NFT space in general. As they mentioned before, that they're going to keep getting different people on throughout the season, and that the aim is to get as many NFT projects involved as possible, right? So members with Trough and SVS NFTs will get access to a variety of utilities for both projects throughout the season. So this will be revealed as the season goes on and the season progresses from episode to episode, right? So it's not something that we're gonna reveal all the way right now. So so that's at least something for you guys to look forward to as well. The first episode had I think about 750,000 views on YouTube, so it's pretty exciting for us. And next point, we will have the ability to influence future episodes. So we will be able to suggest, you guys can suggest cameos and have your vampire featured in season 1 episodes via the blood utility token, right? So as blood is a hot topic which gets mentioned all the time. Every time we go on spaces, we go on AMAs, and we talk about these things. So this is super exciting for all of us, right? So now with the use of the blood token, you guys can kind of the details will be ironed out and be posted, but basically you'll be able to get your vamps featured in the episodes, and we'll include blood utility around the partnership in general, right? So there'll be ways for you to get exposure to the project, maybe have them in an episode or a cameo or do something like that, or where you have a say through blood. So that's going to be pretty exciting, and it's just something minor to show what's coming in the future with blood and SVS in general. So there will be other surprises with the partnership that will be announced soon, but I think on my end, Ryan, I think that's it for the utilities for the partnerships.
Yeah, so I think that's a good overview on both sides of how we can use this partnership in both SVS but also the Reddit family community. As we mentioned before, I think it's a good way for both communities to collide, because I know all of the big Sneaky Vampire holders are all about the community, and it's very much the same in the Reddit family. So we definitely think there's great work there where the two communities can come together on almost one-of-a-kind partnership. As I know Yusuf mentioned before, this is bringing the vamps to the big screen, bringing NFT projects more to the real world, where more people are going to get involved, which is great. So yeah, I think we've covered most things generally. So if anyone has any questions, I know there's already a couple of requests. We'll bring some people up, see if they have any comments or anything we can address. So first is Blaze and Blades. I've added him as a speaker.
Okay, we'll take a question, and then I want to just cover something real quick.
Do you want to go first, Yusuf? And then I think he's still muted, so if you want to mention first, and then we'll have him ask his question.
Sure. So for those who don't know, the Red Ape family, yes, it is a TV show, but it's also an NFT project. And we release 333 tokens or NFTs per episode. And episode 1 was sold out pre-reveal. And episode 2, I guess there are like 10 tokens or something that are still available to get. And basically, one of the major rewards that our community get apart from the fact that they can have their NFTs to star in the show in case they get votes from the community. But we do give 25% of all the streaming revenue back into to the community. And for the first quarter, once like when it started, starting like Jan 2022, with Hashim, we decided to give 100% of that revenue for the first quarter to our community, and that was pretty exciting. And yeah, so just wanted to mention that as one of the benefits that if some of the SVS holders wanna own a token or an NFT from the Red Ape family, they would be entitled to get that as well.
Guys, this is Hashim. Thank you so much for hosting us. Sorry it took me a while to jump on. I was having some technical difficulties. You guys were talking about possibility of featuring your vamp. Well, guess what? This is already happening. Someone from our community, Pixel Property, and I think we should pull him up here to say a few words later on. He was listening. His vamp is going to be featured in episode 2. And Pixel basically, he's the one who pitched the idea that we should collaborate with you guys 3 months ago. He was one of the first people who minted our token. And we were looking for an antagonist in the show. We were looking for someone who can represent, you know, like a character that is evil, but yet cunning, but yet intelligent, but yet funny at the same time. So we went with the SVS character. I bought one off secondary market, and I opened the casting for the community, and Pixel Property came to us with one of his beautiful vamps. So SVS X Traf, this is already happening. You can feature your NFTs. We have our sidekick already on board, who is influencing Dr. Jeeves, played by Just Sol. And now with the blood token, having that utility added as a extra layer of revenue, extra layer of utility, this is going to make open doors for greater collaborations between the two teams. I mean, I can imagine so many things happening. Staking for a certain period of production, and you get paid in blood. The blood token itself being promoted in the show. We're looking to launch our token, the Traf token. So we could do a swap token for token at one point. There are so many possibilities. This is just the beginning. And I just wanted to announce that in episode one, we had very limited resources. In episode 2, these resources have been tripled. The episode is now 22 minutes long. It's TV ready format. So if we were to go and pitch this to Netflix, the format is already mint. So we don't have to recreate anything. The episode 1 was 8 minutes. Episode 2 is triple the duration. Better quality, better sound, better voiceover actors. I mean, could you imagine the showrunner of the Umbrella Academy did one of my NFTs voiceover yesterday? I mean, that's crazy. And the writer of Point Blank wrote episode 2. The writer of Smoking Aces wrote episode 2 and is writing episode 3 and all the way to episode 10. So in the beginning, we had the Hip Hop Connect. We had 2 Chainz as our executive producer. And now we just pushed that a notch. Now we have the Hollywood Connect. And by meshing both schools of thought, I think we're going to have something crazy. So yeah, utility aside, the value of having the world's first collaborative NFT project that is a sitcom is on its own extremely valuable. Utility aside, I mean, you own a piece of history in a sense. You imagine owning a piece of The Simpsons, or imagine owning a piece of Family Guy early. With NFTs, this has given a chance to democratize the whole filmmaking process. And we're very fortunate and lucky because of our community and the support of our people that we're at the forefront of this movement. And we want to thank our partners as well, SVS and other partners who believed in us early. You guys are early. You're early believers, and we're here. We're in this for the long run. I mean, we're gonna lift each other up. Both communities are gonna lift each other up. Yeah, and that's all I have to say. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Equally as much, we very much value the partnership, and I can already tell our community is getting super excited for it. And it's the Red 8 family is definitely a unique concept, and we're very early on, and it's good that you mentioned, having a piece of Family Guy or The Simpsons so early on. Because this we are very early in this space, and you guys are, pioneering that front. So hats off to your team as well, and we're very much looking forward to the future.
Yeah, so thank you. That was great rundown of what's happening and what's to come. So I think we should just get some questions from the community now. So I think Blaze and Blaze, you here?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Excellent. Well, first, I'd like to thank both SVS and Traf for offering this space. This is awesome. And actually, the two questions I had were already just answered by the two Traf members. So I have no other questions. I just want to say that I think this is incredibly bullish, very cool, and of course, Pixel Property needs another assistant henchman. I have a very sinister and dapper vamp that would love to get in the action. Thanks, guys.
Very nice. Very, very bullish.
Thank you so much. And if anyone want to see the vamp that is going to be in episode 2 playing the villain role and voiced by Just Soul, you can head to our Discord. In the announcement we just dropped that.
Okay, so I don't know
Very
if anyone
nice.
else as
Sorry.
well has any more questions. If you do, raise your hand. And I don't know if
Is
the
is
guy who
Pixel
has...
Property here? Is Pixel Property here?
Yeah, I was about to say, if he requests to speak, I can bring him up. I don't see him in the chat, but if he does, I can bring him up, definitely.
Okay. No, he's not here, man. I think
No,
he
he's
got
not here.
overexcited and he went to party after he saw this announcement.
Oh yes, that does happen quite often,
Yeah.
If there's
The
anyone
vamps are
else.
very.
Yeah, I mean we are nearing the end of this. Yeah, Pixel Property has just requested that. I've seen.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, there he
I've added
is.
him.
There he is. There he is.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, great. I'm super excited about this project, and I'm also one of my vamps will be like a guest appearance, so I'm very happy about that. And it's amazing to see like really really two solid projects coming together, and this platform becoming like a big one big platform where all NFTs can people can show off their NFTs in an animated series. It's really amazing.
Yeah, we feel the
Definitely,
same way. I think it's super exciting that NFT projects can come together and create something cool like this. And especially when it's something that's like on a long-term scale, right? Where we can make content out of it, right? Like there's a whole TV series that's being made about it, and it's going to be full of surprises, full of excitement, and we can't wait for you guys to see, the episodes and then what's going to come following them. So it's awesome. Oh, we have another hand requested, Ryan.
Yeah, Sunshine, I've just added you as a speaker. Okay, I think he's here. Sunshine.
Yeah, you're muted, Sunshine.
Yes, hi. I'm a girl. I'm the girl in the picture.
Oh, hello.
you're cutting out a bit, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm
Little in
sorry.
and
Can you
out.
hear me now?
Okay,
Can you
Yeah,
guys
it's
hear me
clear
better?
now.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I bought
Yep.
I vampire he wants to get
Yeah,
on.
that didn't last. That didn't last very long.
No. Oh,
Yeah, you're cutting out again.
It seems a little better, but it might cut out a little.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
okay. We
God,
can
I'm
give it
sorry.
another shot.
Can you guys hear me better?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I said I was one of the people who was lucky enough to get in at launch, which was hectic. A lot of people tried to buy, and then I definitely bought more afterwards. So, been holding since. And I guess my question to you guys is, do you guys have any incentives or anything for the early, buyers or early whales, I guess you could say, who haven't sold or listed um, their NFTs for sale or anything of that nature?
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of stuff which will be blood focused, but we can't put the details out yet. So obviously people who have, bought in early and kept faith in the project, most of them would have already staked for quite a while. So you are incentivized, quote unquote, slash favored, because you would have technically more blood than the average person, right? But otherwise, we can we can consider, something along the lines of early stakers slash early buyers and see what we can do with that. So thanks for the suggestion.
Thank you.
Cool. Is that all?
We haven't.
I have a question actually.
Yes.
Like, what made you guys go this direction? Making a vampire NFT. What was your main inspiration behind building this kind of persona? Mhm.
Um, yeah, so this is actually, there's a whole story behind it, right? So we've all been friends for quite a while, and for many years in the crypto space, we've been friends, and we saw the NFT scene blowing up, and uh, we were early adopters and early participants in the NFT scene as well. And then, we got put in touch with Mig, and we thought, it would be cool if we could actually come together and, build something, right? So we thought, okay, what's been done, what hasn't been done, and then we noticed, obviously there's a lot of stuff that's been done with apes and animals, cats and stuff like that. So we thought, the trend at the time was a lot of stuff that has to do with animals, right? So we thought, what would be cooler than something that has like a lot of history, a lot of reference, a lot of pop culture, like influence in the space. So we came up with the idea of like vampires, right? Especially because we were launching if I'm not wrong, it was about 2 months before Halloween. So collectively we just thought like that this would be perfect, and then we just went with it. We got in touch with Mig, we bonded, became pretty good friends, and then the rest is history. The first draft came out amazing, and everyone loved the art and the sneak peeks we were doing, and it's just cool to see how much that you can do with just the base as a vampire. Like we did a lot of art contests and stuff like that, and we could see how creative people could get just off the reference base of like a vamp, right? So I do think it's super cool, and it is, it was interesting to see that like shortly after we launched, how many kind of like quote unquote copy or derivatives projects there were of vampires after that, when before us there was like nothing to do with anything that wasn't animals, So yeah.
So are you guys considering another drop that is within this whole horror kind of theme? Or
So we have Gen 2. We have Gen 2 coming out, soon. We have an internal date in mind. So this is actually free alpha for the guys who are listening now. So yeah, we have been working pretty hard on Gen 2, and it's coming soon, like soon, I would say. And we have a date internally that we are closing in on. We're hoping to announce it soon. And so for you, Hashem, just Gen 2, what we have announced earlier, Gen 2 is going to be the female vamps. So it's going to be the female vampires as we plan to grow our ecosystem. And then later on, after we have Gen 2 out, we will have a breeding mechanism being put into SVS, but even our community, we haven't confirmed what comes after Gen 2. So it'll be breeding, but it'll be something a little bit special after that. But, we do have the Gen 2 stuff coming very soon, and we hope to have a finalized date out for you guys soon.
Amazing.
I think
I think our community should get into the whitelist of that Gen 2 drop. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we can work something out. That's not a problem.
It will happen, man.
Yes,
and
that's
it'll
not a
definitely be
problem.
good if we can get some of the females in some of the future episodes as well. You know, maybe you
Yeah,
can
Yes.
meet someone.
We're making these gravity heels after the gravity sneakers from episode 1, and those will fit nicely with the female vamps. I mean,
yes.
you got it there, man. Dr. Jeeves is gonna fall in love soon. Watch out.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Watch out, Gen 2. Who knows what's coming, right?
Maybe she will change him into a better man. You never know. A better
You never
vamp.
know, Yeah, you never know. The possibilities are endless with this.
Okay, I've brought up Thrall to answer a question. I think he's connecting.
And for everyone that might, since the whitelist topic was brought up, Chef Pueblo, thank you for the reminder. I do have my Discord open at all times during these. So for anyone that doesn't know, Gen 1 Vamp will be guaranteed whitelist for Gen 2. So that's one way of, securing your spot for Gen 2. As well as there will be other benefits with blood usable for that as well.
Okay, I just secured the bag in that case. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Free alpha.
Okay, hello Thrall.
So yeah, I mean, this is great. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you, Thrall?
How are you, Thrall? Haven't
not
heard
too
your
bad. How are
voice
you guys?
in a while.
Yeah, sorry
Good. The Red Hat family are
about
in
that.
for a treat. You didn't do your usual intros.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hi,
yes,
Duty.
your
Hi,
roll
Sneaky.
call.
Hi, T. Hi, the Red Family. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Asha. Hi, Mars. Hi, and Barton. Hey, Joe. Hey, Brungus. Hey, Buckchop. Hey, Paolo. Hey. Okay, I'm done. I have a two-part question, actually. Do you guys have a short list of future projects you hope to collaborate with? And that's the first question.
Are you asking the Reddit
Is this
family?
one for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the Red 8
Yeah.
family,
So
my apologies.
yeah. So we do have a short list, but the way we actually vet projects are based on two categories, like two main qualifications. Longevity, number one, it has to be a project that's been around for a while, or a project that we personally know the founders. Like they're in Dubai or somewhere we can reach them. We don't wanna associate it with a project that could disappear overnight. That's one. So longevity and familiarity, if you can call it that. The second thing is aesthetics. We're making a cartoon at the end of the day, and it needs to be consistent. The art needs to be consistent, and the art needs to be made in a thoughtful manner. There's so much junk out there being sold for a lot of money. We don't want to get in. Honestly, like at the end of the day, we're artists. We want to handpick the projects that could add value to the community and add value visually to the storytelling process, to the narrative. So that's why we approached projects such as DAO, such as the VAMPS, projects that can, not only add value, but kind of like merge and marry with the existing characters that we started off with, which are the four Bored Apes. So Urks, for example, are an older version. That's a no-brainer. Vamps are the only proper antagonists in the NFT space that are actually loved by the NFT community. That's a no-brainer. So, and plus we are in space, so any alien oriented themes, any quirky backstories to the actual NFT. This is why I asked the guys, why did you choose Vamps? So there needs to be a backstory behind the actual project. It's not another launch that just looks, like another derivative project. That's basically it. We do have a short list. Yusuf, you want to emphasize on the short list a little bit?
Yes. I just wanted to add to the two things that Hashim just mentioned, that we also take a lot of I don't know if we can say advice from our community, um, who also they come into Discord and they say, "Hey guys, I think you guys should be partnering with this project, etc." And for example, Hashim mentioned the DAO partnership that was brought actually by one of our community members, who told us that we should connect with them, that we should do this, etc. They would add a lot of value to have female apes added to the show, and that's how it organically happened. And um, and what I want to say, like for us, as Hashim said, we do a lot of due diligence before giving the go ahead with any project. We had a lot of project approaching us. Like when I'm telling you guys a lot, like our Twitter explodes whenever we make an announcement, like the one we did with SVS or what we did with DAO before Fat Ape. Whenever we do like a partnership announcement, we have a lot of projects like from the Solana blockchain, from the Ethereum blockchain, etc., that come to us and say like, "Hey guys, can you please like um, get on a call? We want to be featured, or we want to have this and that." And we do a lot of due diligence. We see what should fit the story. We see like what is the roadmap of that project, who is behind that project, did they work on something before, what is the sentiment. We go into the Discord, the website, etc., and we have a couple of people in our community with whom we consult as well to see how we should do that. But definitely, the Red Ape family is a silos breaker. That's something that we want to emphasize on. We want multiple NFT projects to communicate in the show, to see an ape talking to a vamp, to see a vamp talking to a skull, to see a skull talking to a cat, etc. Because for us, this is how you can bring the whole community of the NFT space, the whole NFT space, but also people who don't know about NFTs, because now it's in their living room, it's in their TV. And we bring all these people to have something that they enjoy, they love, and they don't say, "I am a maxi about this project or about this project." So that's for us like one of the main things. But along with what Hashim was just saying, we are very selective. That's something that I wanna make very clear, because for us, we want to work with projects that are there for the long run, and that they will bring something to their community and our community as well. Thank you.
That is quite literally a perfect response, and I'm very happy about that. Thank you. Very well spoken and well thought out. And I think we're a great fit for what you just defined. And my next question was, it's the artist from SVS has kind of hinted in the past about wanting to make their own animated series. How would that kind of interact with yours if MIG decided to go ahead and do that? Would there be an opportunity to bridge over? Would there be collab episodes and anything along those lines? What are your thoughts on that?
I think Hashim would have so much fun answering this question. Go ahead, my brother. I see that he is a listener. I don't know if we can bump him up again to to a speaker.
Let me add him. But let me just add on our end. This is definitely something we thought of on our end when we were approached by the Reddit family in the beginning. We almost...
Yes, we can hear you now, Hashim.
Your own show from scratch, and even if you do, now you have
I think he cut out. So we'll just let Ryan finish what he was saying first, and then we'll just go back to Hashim. Yeah. So Ryan will just answer you first. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely something we thought of when the Reddit family came to us, because we almost thought that, when we seen the message about this, that it was almost a perfect fit, because it is something that we've discussed before. I know Mig's pretty big on eventually wanting to get his own animated series out. So as much as this does fit in well, this is separate. This is their project. They've already put out episode 1. They've got great things ahead of them. But as much as we say that, I think, as Yusuf and Hashem just said, there would definitely be, if that down the line did happen where we had our own animated series or something animated in nature, that there would be a perfect chance for crossover from this, with it as already being established on TV and things, with these episodes going out on Amazon eventually and Apple TV and things like that, there would definitely be room for crossover. I'm not sure if the Red 8 family have anything to add to that, but you know, as they say, it's all about bringing the NFT space together. And if there is room for collaboration and things like that, I think it could go down really well.
So I'm
The
not
most
sure if
ambitious
Hashim.
crossover in history.
Yes, I don't know if Hashim made it back, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the question. Um, See, with the Red Ape family, what you're gonna guys have now is an actor. It's not a PFP anymore, and this actor is gonna be voiced by a famous celebrity, and this guy can be approached by McDonald's, for example, to do something, or by Coca-Cola, or any crazy candies that I don't know, like they sell how's it called? Fuck, like I forgot the on Halloween. Sorry, and and the thing that can happen is you guys have now something that is TV ready, and it's already like the vamps are already on TV. So to bridge from there, it's not going to be difficult for you. And this vamp can be in, for example, both shows, because as with Hashim, we always say to everyone, the pie is so big that it can be PFPs, it can be animation, it can be anything. Everybody has its parts from that pie. So for us, collaboration since the day we shook virtually hands started from there, and it's endless
You know,
collaboration from now.
collaboration can start now. I would like to approach publicly the artist who made the vamps. I want him involved in season 2 from now. So if you guys can connect us, we can. This could be another big announcement. He can influence the art style. He can, give us some pointers on how he sees the character could evolve. It could be a community collaborative project where not only him but also the community could say maybe the character could do this in the next episode or could do that, or the character could interact with my vamp, and I have an idea for that and I want to pitch it to the community. What do you guys think? So this can happen from now. Tomorrow, if you guys decide to make your own show, man, the pie is too big. We're all gonna eat at the end of the day. It's huge. The NFT space just started. We're still early. We're still exploring the possibilities. Let's think 6 7 years ahead from now. We're pioneers technically. We broke the status quo and we took a leap and we made shit happen. We're on Apple TV, for God's sake. Like, how crazy is that? Uh, um,
Just to echo, and sorry to interrupt you, brother. It's like being on Apple TV. Like I don't know, maybe it crossed people's minds someday when they started on NFTs. I don't think so. Like this is this is big, not for the Red Ape family. This is big for the
for the
space,
whole space.
like
Yeah,
for the whole NFT space.
yeah.
It's like you can go now to your grandpa parents who always tell you like, no, this is just a bubble or whatever, and show them on TV that it is happening. It's
This
there.
actually happened. This actually happened. We had two characters, Ed and Hardy, and one of the kids, one of the trolls, was commented, "Oh, my parents could recognize these two characters because they were from back in the day."
Yeah, guys, we're definitely big proponents of innovation. So, a collaboration of this style is definitely up our alley. Um, I think it's good that you guys mentioned that, a vamp being featured. Since our holders do have their own, IP rights, it's almost as if that vamp is a representative of the entire syndicate, and the brand. And having something that's already, TV ready, a show that's already out there, it's something that, our holders can also leverage. And in the future do their own animation projects or approach other studios and have potentially have their vamp featured, and do other brand deals. So that's also a big plus as well, that they're going to have a proof of concept that these vamps are TV ready and we're able to use them and that can potentially lead to a bunch of other avenues. Yeah, we're also big proponents on brand, so it's very good for the brand.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah,
bring
so
up.
I think that was good. So I think Ryan, we should just bring up a few people. We can speak to the community.
Yeah, if we can maybe get a couple of more quick fire questions before we wrap this up, because I know there are a few people with their hands up. So hopefully we can get through as many as possible. I'm going to bring up Milo first.
Thanks for the answers, guys. That was great.
Hey everyone, Mello here. I'm a mod over at the Reddit Family Discord server. Just wanted to say, I really love both of these communities, and I think this partnership is one of the best partnerships that we could have. The community, like I've been over at the SBS server for some time now, and I really love the people there. Really good energy, funny people, and I think it's a very perfect collab. I love to see. The future holds so much for this project. I really see this going really far. I love this project. I love vampires. I've been looking at the art for a long time now. I love everything that you guys. I love your values, everything. So I think this is really perfect collab, as I continuously mention. And and if you guys have any questions about the Traft token or anything regarding the project, me and the other people in the server are always happy to help. I'm usually always there. I try to be as active as I can. So if you guys have any questions, you're always welcome to come. You can ask anyone. Everyone's always there. We always vibe, and it's amazing. Thank you guys for this opportunity.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a very good point that, even after this call, if you have any questions or you want to know more about the partnership or more about any of the projects, we're very much about this being a long-term and collaborative project between both teams. So, as Melo just said, within either Discord, we're always going to be there. We're going to be vibing, answering questions. So be sure to hop in. Next, I'm going to bring up Christian.
Mic good?
Hello?
Hey, yep, we can hear you.
Yo, Ryan,
Loud and clear, Christian.
2DT, very bullish. Thank you for hosting this Twitter space, dudes.
Very,
thank you for
very
joining.
bullish.
Yusuf and Hashem, thank you so much for giving an incredible, just detailed, brain overload on greatness. I can't really tell you how excited I am for this, but just to quick fire this question is, what kind of utility does the Reddit family currently offer? Just so people can kind of chew on that.
Well, that's a question for you guys.
Thank you. Yes, I was just going to ask the same thing. Do you want to know about the utility of holding a Reddit family NFT?
Yeah.
Or was it? Okay. So I can take this one. So basically, when you have a Reddit family NFT, first of all, it is on the ARC 1155. So it appears as one item, but there are 333 NFTs per episode. And when you hold one of our NFTs, you have a bunch of benefits, if we can say it that way. So, for example, on episode 1, we gave away a bored ape, and we gave away 3 mutants. So, if you make the calculations right now, if you do the math, you can see like how much we love to give back to our community. The second thing, as I mentioned, I don't know if you were here before, one of the biggest things we do is the revenue that we're getting from streaming. 25% of that goes back to our token holders. And we decided with Hashem for the first quarter to give 100% of that revenue to our community. There's also a part from our royalties that is going to be used to buy NFTs and to give them to our community as well. And there's also the way for our community to have their NFTs to be in the show through a voting system, of course, and a governance system that we have in place. And by having your NFT in a show on TV, it's not just about being paid for that IP, but it's opening a lot of opportunities for that NFT that you hold, because it's not anymore a PFP. You can be approached by multiple companies to have it in advertising, or you can like have a Twitter account for just that NFT, because now it's an actor, and it opens up also like some crazy stuff that sometimes we think about, that maybe in the future we will have like agents that do this to kind of like recruit NFTs for shows. So these are a couple of like benefits that we give to our community. There are also airdrops and claimable NFTs. For example, we do introduce a couple of amazing NFTs in our show. As Hashim mentioned, there's the Gravity sneaker, a 3D sneaker that our actors wear so they don't float in Mars and die. And all our community members were able to mint that. And for episode 2, we are doing Gravity heels. So, like everybody has something. And one of our community members was able to win a real life, a physical Gravity sneaker, and it's being made by the company of one of our community members as well. So everybody is benefiting. So that's how we're doing our project. My business partner and brother Hashim always likes to say, I want to give back everything. I want to almost turn this into a charity. It's not a charity, but it's kind of like, if you come to our Discord, you will feel the vibe. You will feel how it's it's about NFTs. It's not about one project anymore, and that's why a lot of our community members, they tell us that it's one of the first servers that they check in the morning. So I hope I answered your question. And if in case you have more questions about the utility, you can drop by our Discord. Our mods and ourselves will be super happy to answer anything you have.
That's awesome. Thank you. Just one more question for you, Yusuf. I was wondering, if I buy one of the NFTs for one of the episodes, could I get or have more of a say to have my sneaky crime lord on the show because I'm holding one of those NFTs?
So the moment you are a traffer, that's how we call our community members. The moment you become a traffer, you can go into the server, into the Discord channel called. Let me tell you exactly. It's called Voting Casting, and you drop there your PFP for a chance actually to get the votes and to be featured in the next episode. So that's how the system actually works. So it's open to all our community members, and yeah, it's very collaborative. And in case you get picked, we contact you, get together, we can co-name the character, we can do a lot of stuff together, and you can tell your family that, hey, for example, I picked the name of that character that you see on TV. So it's kind of funny and fun at the same time, and I'm happy you asked the question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude, very bullish. Thank you, Yusuf, and thank you, Hashim. That was super awesome. And just one last, I feel silly for asking this, but I'm sure someone else is wondering too. That doesn't really know too much about the Red Apes, but are you guys connected with Bored Apes Yacht Club?
Not yet. Not
For
yet.
sure.
But that's something that might happen in the future. So as we said, we are looking forward to bring all the NFT community together, and the Bored Ape community is also a big one. So that would be also amazing if we end up signing a partnership with them too.
Sure. Very bullish, dude. Thank you, Yusuf, again. T2D Ryan. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Of course,
My brother.
Okay, I think we have time for maybe one or two more. I see Skelly has had his hand up for a while, so I've just invited him to speak, and then maybe we'll have one more question and wrap up after that. I think you're muted. I don't know if. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can.
Yep, loud and clear.
All right. So I just had a quick question for Yusuf, I believe your name was.
Yes, that's my name.
So love the project. Can you go in depth a little bit more of how the 25% of the streaming revenue is going to be distributed? Is this going to be evenly distributed? How's that exactly going to work?
It's going to be based on the number of tokens each holder has. But anyone with a draft token will get a share from that.
Okay. And like, let's say you own one of the episode 2 NFTs. Is it the streaming revenue from episode 2 that you're going to be distributing, or is it like all
It's
of it
for the series.
for the whole
It's for
series?
the series. Yes, it's not per episode, so we don't want to have like an episode discrimination, if we can put it that way.
Right.
But basically, because like for example, episode 1 is only 8 minutes long, and the other one is going to be 22 minutes long. So we want everyone to benefit from it, like the same way. And basically, the community watches this. People from outside the community watch this. There's like ads, advertising, everything, and this is how basically the money gets generated, and our community benefit from it. So that was one of the first promises we made before getting the deal signed, and that's why we fucking love everyone who believed in us, because when these guys believed in us, we didn't had that deal. Because now when we tell people that we have this benefit, people are like, wow, let me get that token, I want to get it, because this is, you know, kind of like passive income, even
Right.
though we don't like to call it that way. And but these guys who believed in us in the beginning, I just want to give a big shout out to all of them and say I fucking love you guys, because you did believe in us before the deal. And now we have the deal, and now everybody can be happy because everybody will be benefiting. Thank you so much.
And by the deal, you're referring to the Apple TV deal?
Exactly. Because it's not just Apple TV, it's Android TV, Sony, Roku, TCL. Basically, it's going to be in more than 65 million homes worldwide. So that's how big it is. And we're super, super pumped and excited that our characters, including our amazing vamp, are going to be on TV, and everybody will be able to kind of like enjoy it.
Gotcha. And not trying to jump the gun here, but because that's an amazing accomplishment, obviously. But you mentioned earlier you're trying to get on Netflix, and I was just wondering what your approach would be to end up on there eventually.
So basically, our deal is non-inclusive. Exclusive. Sorry, we didn't give exclusivity rights to be on these platforms. So if we want to be on Netflix, first of all, you must have at least one season ready, because Netflix and Amazon Prime as well, they don't want episode by episode dropping. They want you to have the full season, so their viewers can binge watch like sometimes the whole season in the same night or something. So once we will have that ready, our partners, like as Hashim was mentioning before, now we're connecting to a bunch of people in Hollywood. We're on TV already. We're being approached by so many other people, and it's going to be something that if we want to make it happen, we can make it happen. But we always look at what's good for our community in terms of revenue stream from those deals. That's for us like the main thing. And if Netflix would mean like a lot of money for our community, then maybe that's the route we will take. If the one that we have right now is the best one, then we will continue being on that one, while always keeping the door open for all kind of amazing partnerships for to benefit our community.
Awesome. Yeah, that answered my question. I appreciate it. And I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you so much for asking the questions. Thank you.
Okay, next I'm going to invite Count Mothula, the resident vamp, the OG holder. He should be able to speak now.
Mr. Mothula.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Mahtula.
Uh,
How are you?
Hello, hello, GM.
Very well, very well. Thank you, Yusuf, Hashem. Very nice to have you both on board. And, listening to this spaces makes me realize that, our community values are in sync. And I think that's very important, when we're looking to collab and of course, when you guys are looking to collab. So I see only good things coming for us in the future. My main question today, other than obviously Count Mothula being TV, movie, animated series ready, is just more about kind of how you guys ventured into kind of the cartoon space. Is that kind of a background that you guys hold, or how did you guys sort of what's the origin story?
Sure thing, and I am glad you asked the question. So my business partner, Hashim Zaini, owns Zaini Media, an animation studio here in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, and he's a director. He directed multiple um, multiple shows and multiple um, I don't know if I can call them movies, but like miniseries. And he has a lot of experience in the field, super connected to a lot of people from Hollywood and also from the region. And like when we partnered together, it was a no brainer that that's the route we should take because he has all the resources in house to make this happen, and that's what we did. Although in the first episode, as Hashim mentioned, it was with limited resources, but right now, like we have so many people in the office, it's in the studio, it's crazy, and that's why we're moving to a 22-minute episode. And the animation, when Hashim showed me snaps from episode 2, I was myself super super excited with how the Red Ape family now is evolving, and the quality of the animation, the voiceovers, and everything. So yeah, to back to your question, definitely it was the route to take for us. It was a no brainer because Hashim has the resources, and we have the idea and the NFTs to start this, and we gave it a go, and the community believed in us, and here we are.
No, congratulations. Love to hear that, Arab director, producer, writer, always want to support something like that. So congratulations again. And, I'll be taking Count Mothila to the gym so he can get some practice if he's going to be on Mars.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And guys, can you please let Hashim in again? I think he wanted to add something regarding this question. That would be really awesome.
Yeah, I think he's up again.
Yeah. Actually, I wanna share a story. It's a bit different. I might have done a few gigs here and there. Yusuf likes to call them, give them more worth than they actually have. But I've been
I love them, bro.
I've been knocking on doors for the past 10 years. I have almost 28 IPs under my belt, from animations to short films to films to series. And honestly, this is the only platform that gave me ultimate freedom. I would reach to a point where I would, raise the funds for a movie, and then I would feel that the executives are trying to really, like control the whole process, and I would back off. So I was really waiting for the right moment. I've always self-funded my projects. I've always felt that, the creative should have the ultimate say in what he wants to create and not veer it towards, some executives' motives of, like making the biggest bang for your buck and looking at art as an investment. I always hated that. So I waited for the right moment until me and Yusuf came together after years, and we were like, man, I think our time has come. I know you've always wanted to, like collaborate with me on a creative project, and now that we have some influence in this space, in this region, and I have some capabilities, let's make this grow, let's make this happen. Initially, we wanted to make it not as an NFT, we wanted to make it for YouTube just for fun. And overnight, me and Yusuf woke up and like, man, this could turn into a collaborative community project where everyone could have a say. Every every forgotten creative in the world could have a say in how their NFTs and their characters could talk and walk and breathe and add a soul to their PFPs that they hold so close to their hearts. And that was the spark. Sometimes good things come to those who wait. um, and I was really fortunate for this moment to come. And 3 months later, now we're working with some of the most accomplished artists in the world. One of our cartoonists is an ex-Disney cartoonist. He's in the office. He's working full time. Our writer is a Netflix CAA grade writer. Our voiceover actors have been in films. They've worked with Jackie Chan. What the hell is going on, man? Like 5 months ago, we were like, okay, let's just do this for fun, and then now we're like on. This is growing so fast, and when you get to a point where you're working so hard but you don't really feel that you're working anymore. It's like fun. You're enjoying the process. Every single hour, every single minute does not count. We end up working 16, 17, 18, 20 hours sometimes, and we're like, yeah, we wake up the next day refreshed. Let's go. Let's get on it. We have another 3 minutes to finish. We have an AMA. We have a little draft party we need to set up with our boys in Discord. So it's not work. You don't have a client on top of your head telling you what to do and how to do it and when to do it. You have creative autonomy, and this is what every single creative should have: creative autonomy. And I would love to share this journey. Anyone who wants to DM me to tell me to ask me questions, I'm an open book. Come to Discord. I'm always on Discord. I practically live in Discord. So I want to share this with people, man. I want to share, how this liberated my mind. It just transformed me 180 degrees, and I'm a different person now. I have a bigger purpose in life right now. Whatever I think is on the screen, and I don't have a proxy in between my thoughts and my creations, and that's liberating. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
I think we have another two hands, right? Maybe we can just, or should we just call? Are you guys
Yeah,
free for maybe one more question? Maybe, Hashem.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Yeah, man, we do as many as you guys want. Come
on. Yeah, it's been really good AMA today, man. It's really nice to have you guys involved so much with everything that we do, and it's like you say, it's liberating to be able to work with such transparent, workflow.
Shout out to Champagne Baba, to Dead Donkey, to Martin, who kept pushing for this Pixel Proxy. I want to give a big, 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 big shout out to Mid Jaga, to Red Chris, to all the big boys, the OGs in our Discord, man. These guys,
Mellow, the queen.
Mellow, man, these guys are the guys who make it happen. These are the guys, the Marathon man, my man, Marathon Airsoft, man. This guy, he is like the cornerstone of Traf right now. He is relentless. He will not stop until we reach 33 ETH floor. He's not gonna stop.
Yes. So, do we have the question? If not, I'm not sure if he dropped down. I think he dropped. Maybe we can just pull one last one.
Yeah, Red Chris Sky. I've just invited him on. I think he's muted. If
Hi, can you hear me?
hey, yeah, we can.
Oh, hi, how are you guys? Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mello, to Juice. I see you guys, Marathon, Queen, always there. Everyone's always there in Discord. Always having a blast talking, sharing info. It's great there, so I invite everyone to join. If you have any questions, we're always there as well. And shout out to Signing, the Blessed Son, as founders. They're awesome. They always keep us updated, like letting us know what's up with anything, keeping us the hype. We always know the info before it happens because we're always there on Discord. And Signing does not know how to keep his mouth shut, so that's awesome. And yeah, I do have two questions. So I know we did for the DAW, we did the gravity hills for episode 2. So I was thinking, are we gonna do the same thing with the vampires on episode 3? Collect a collection for the vampires. And second question, I know Tiny, you said my my NFT was gonna be casted for episode 2, so I'm super stoked. And I just wanted to know if you have any like sneak peeks or info about it. And yeah, that's all. Shout out to everyone.
Bro, you're so hasty. Just wait, man. The episode's gonna come out. I need to surprise people, man.
For sure.
Wait, but like you are there, bro. You are there. Your NFT is there. You've been upvoted. There's nothing. It just needs to fit the story in the sense that I can't have a cyborg, belly dancing in the middle of like a lab where people are like getting transformed into cyborgs. So it has to fit, and it already does. What else did you had another question where we could do something for the vamps for episode 3? Yeah, we could. We could do a lot, but we have a big surprise, and I'm trying to keep my mouth shut again. Episode 3 is going to have a different structure. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Keep it secret.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I know
not
I know
reveal
that's
too
hard.
much too soon. So
For sure.
I
Yeah, I
think
know that's
we've
hard for Signing too, so to keep secrets.
yeah, I think we've done quite a while today. So I just want to thank the Red Hat family guys for coming on the spaces. Having this chat with us. Engaging with both communities. We appreciate it quite a lot, and I hope you guys all enjoy the spaces, and we can't wait to do more and bring more of these to you guys. So I think that's it for us. So thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in.
Yep. And if anyone has
Guys,
anything
thank
that
you
wasn't
so
answered,
much.
just head into the Discords. We'll either our Discord or the Reddit families, and we'll be all hanging out in there, so we can just provide more info there as well.
Sir, as always, is very, very bullish. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Have a
Really
good rest of
appreciate
your
it.
week.
Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.